Welcome everyone to another game of Diamond 5 Flex Queue. I'm just choosing queues randomly by now because it doesn't actually matter. And today we are playing Bloodthirster Overheal, yes, but we are combining it with... This looks grim. We are combining it with Doran's Ring Emax, so we should have a stronger laning phase, still a strong mid game, and everything else should be almost the same. We max E first and W second, so we are a little bit slower in the mid game, but we have better crowd control with a stronger slow, and obviously the selling point of this is the lane phase. Nami got a kill, which is not cool, but at the same time kind of whatever. I mean, it's Nami. She won't carry or anything. At least not with gold. And we should be... Well, Siva started Doran's... Yeah, just harass the jungler. The lower he is, the less effective he will be in ganks. Oh, Morgana, please, you overextended so... I was about to say the F word, but I swore to myself one day, hey, when you do this YouTube thing, you won't curse. You won't be one of those immature. Right, I help you. That's Nami's flash. All right, at least we got something. So the items are pretty much the same as in we rush Bloodthirster and then go for Black Cleaver. Blast hitting is a little bit easier due to attack speed, but still I am kind of struggling, as you see. Yes, I got the kind of minion. Trundle though. I can't leave lane now, however. Can I? Nami does not have flash, remember. That's Siva's heal. Making sure to get all of those minions and drop another E there. Oh, nice. Alright, we have complete lane control right now, which is exactly what this build is supposed to do in the early game. And getting the other cannon too. I'm starting to get the hang of last sitting with Doran's Ring, I think. Alright, one more hit and I have a Manaflow band. I took a lot of minion damage there. Wait, my Manaflow band is not full? Didn't I Q her? Unlucky.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe it was still on cooldown. Hey, cannon minion. What? Morgana almost messed that up. Ouch. Nice. Alright, I didn't want to take tower aggro because I was not sure if I could tank I probably could have tanked 2 shots. Well, I would have died from the second. Yeah, it's probably better that I didn't take tower aggro. Could we please push in this lane? Well, it is pushed in, but I want to eliminate the other minions. Alright. I could buy Vamp Scepter, but I would rather buy my BF Sword, I think. Sure, why not? I mean, as long as we don't have Vamp Scepter, the refillable potion should help. And after selling, I only spent 90 gold, so I think it's worth it.
An ally has been slain.
Now last sitting is obviously very easy. Not only did I get my 50 AD, but I also get adaptive 8 attack damage instead of ability power. I couldn't get that one. Was impossible, actually. Alright, but I'm ahead at farm, and we are ahead in kills, and ahead in lane pressure, so it should work. Got an Ocean Drake, but whatever. Well, actually the Ocean Drake forces me to harass the Nami, since I cannot allow her to get mana regen. Because else she can just heal indefinitely. Aw, damn, I thought that would land. Unlucky. Well, they are softened up now. Yeah, we can just push them now. Let's try to help. She's still there. Okay, there she goes. Right, that's worth, obviously. As long as you're winning lane, you also have lane priority, which allows you to go for plays like this unpunished. You can react first when anything is happening on the map, because you don't need to be afraid of the enemy, but much rather the other way around. Ocean Drake really starting to matter. Since we left them alone for so long. They had time to regen. Farming with Arcane Comet. The strats. Right, she wants to ward, which is fine. I didn't feel like putting a control ward there. Unlucky. Well, not unlucky, but unfortunate. Which is the same now that I think about it. Yeah. You better go run away. Oh no, please. Okay, that's Morgana's flash. She's low. I could go back too. I don't want to back on a cannon wave though. Why is she just standing in my ulti? Okay, now I can back, and she cannot really push me in. Since the wave has just died. And now the refillable is useless. Well, I'm at 1 completed item already, so I can try to push my advantage a little bit further. Sivir obviously still shoves, but she cannot get any tower damage off. Right, this should be tower. They cannot defend this. First tower has already fallen, however. Just let it kill the minions. Damn, if only I... Wow. I got Trundle pillared so hard. Okay. I'm safe now. Yes, if I had my ulti, I could have turned this around, but I didn't. Damn. All my regen was not enough to keep me alive. Through the ignite, obviously. Lux is very bad. She has 48 CS. And will probably lose us the game single-handedly. Right, she wants bot lane, so be it. I can't help her. I'm not in a position to ult. I have no backup and I was 1v2. He's pretty overfed. Right, nothing I can do there. I should base and get my boots. He should be down though. Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
Getting Swifties because of Trundle. So I actually can run through his pillar. Right, Lux from spot lane, so I go mid lane. I got double ocean, but now that lane phase is over, it actually doesn't matter at all. I don't have ulti, but I'm still very much useful in fights. Yeah, top tower's gone now. I don't have ulti for another 10 seconds. Not a good fight. I should probably leave this to him. Push next wave and then look for a back. So I can help my team. Now that I do have ulti ready. I'm not sure about this, but hey, okay. Depends on how fast she pushes. And he leaves me. Nice, so I stayed there for absolutely no reason. Sure. Oh, I'm dead. Right, fine. It cost me my summoners, but at least I didn't die. Maybe I could have sequenced this better. Just run away, wait for the Pantheon to jump on her, and then ult. Probably the better idea. Would have allowed me to keep my summoners most likely. Yeah, they're coming. I'm dead. But at least I put up a fight, right? Could have played this so much better. Just imagine, had I sequenced this better versus the Orianna and kept my summoners, I could have done so much more during that fight. So much more. Our top tower is probably gone. Or close to it. Doesn't matter too much, does it? Either way. It's not a useful defense any longer. Ah, I was so close. She almost soloed her. She's too fed. Maybe we should pay attention to mid lane.
turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Oh damn.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I'm not confident in this fight. I probably should go to my team. Almost. Lux actually caught up in farm somewhat. He's still pretty much useless with 8 deaths. 6 deaths, alright. Could be worse. Nice. Right, that's a free dragon, and it's an infernal drake even. And by free, I mean we die for it. That Orianna. At least Pantheon is as fed as she is. So, we do have counterplay. Against them, I think I go for Mortar Reminder. Alright, top wave is very big. I hope Lux gives it to me. So, yes, it looks like she does. Right, keep an eye on the minimap while doing that. Only missed one, I think, and the last one. Okay, but now I need to head to my team. I do have ulti and I do have Black Cleaver, which is obviously a huge boost to my ultimate. Close. Idiots. We lose Baron for this. Hit by the bubble. And I didn't kill the Orianna because of that. Oh, damn. At least we didn't gift them Baron for free. Yeah, still we lose this fight. It's very hard to keep every skill shot in mind while playing, because in a team fight like this, because so much is going on. Yeah, having healing reduction also would have helped tremendously. Right, nice. This Orianna. And she's the only real concern here. I am not positioned well. Got the cannon minion though. Come on, snare him, please. Did the Lux do anything useful this game? Killing Morgana for the Orianna is definitely worth it. I tried to make the best of the situation, but I probably should have just ran. Oh well, a 2-for-1 is probably better than a 1-for-0, but I used heal at the same time. And now I cannot contest Infernal Drake with my ulti. Wait, it's still not enough. By the time I respawn it will be though, after the turret. Pretty close, actually. Almost got that. Right, what do I get next? I would say Stormrazor. Oh, jungler is bot side. Huge mistake. Huge mistake, holy moly. Right, they respect it at least. I don't know if this would have ended well. Try to control the Riven. I can't go in at all, the Riven is too mobile. Okay, I didn't need to. All I needed to do was poke them as much as possible and keep them interested. Okay, but this should be Baron for us. We don't have a control ward, which is a huge problem, but we are at 4 people with a jungler, and they don't have a jungler. But still, I don't like taking Baron without a control ward. It's so risky. Right, Riven is below us, so we should be fine. And I actually do not feel like backing. because I want my BF sword. Please, Lux, don't die. Oh, she actually hit something. Highly appreciate. And I actually never need to back for resources because of Manaflow Band, Doran's Ring, and Bloodthirster. Alright, let's group with the team and use Baron buff as best as we can. Can you say it like this? As best as we can? Or is it always as good as you can? Or as well as you can? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually very interested in English as a language. If you haven't figured by now. Okay, that's Orianna's ult. Ah, damn, she got the kill. They cannot chase into us though. Because of this very reason. My slowing them also prevented them from getting out of Pantheon. Yeah, that was a good fight. Could get some buildings. I don't think we can finish though. We are pretty low. Well, on the other hand, they are dead for another... Yeah. Yeah, this is finish actually. Death timers are long enough. Nice! Winning feels good, and I have lost a lot over the last weeks. Oh, it feels so terrible to say. Yeah, I've lost so much. I don't know why. It's a curse, but I am staying strong, so no worries. I will stay positive, and I will keep on trying to win. Good job, Pantheon, though. Plus 21, I like. Nice. Yeah, the Lux was absolutely useless. I mean, look at this. But Kayn and Pantheon did a very good job. That's for sure. And Orianna was not enough to carry, luckily. Alright, so Nice TP when your team died. Top and jungler are so heavy. Oh yeah. Blaming each other. All-time classic. But I hope you enjoyed, and I want to know, leave me comments on what you think about combinations of about the combination of Doran's Ring and the Bloodthirster build, so I get your opinion too. And apart from that, I hope you have a nice day, and to see you next time.